Hi, good morning friends, and welcome to today's morning beginner yoga stretch class. Today is going to be a great class if you're looking to experience yoga, see how it feels in your body. We're really going to be going through some poses to feel good, through some side body stretches, and also through some twisting asanas to detox and clean up our digestive system. So if you're ready, this is going to be a slow moving class. Grab a couple blocks for some modifications and let your body feel great. I hope you enjoy. Let's get started. All the way at the back of our mat, seated in a wide-legged child's pose. So taking your knees, spreading your legs wide as your mat, your two big toes are together, and you're stretching and releasing your arms in front of you as you rest your forehead on the mat, reaching your fingertips as far forward as you can while pushing your hips back to your heels at the same time. So you're stretching your body in two opposite sides so that you really lengthen and stretch through your back, feeling your shoulders here. Just relaxing your face as you close your eyes. Taking nice deep breaths into the body, starting by opening up our hips, feeling a nice opening here. And slowly taking your hands towards the left side of your mat, on the outer edge of your mat. Place your right hand on top of your left hand to go deeper into this wide-legged child's pose stretch. Feeling a nice opening and release through the right side of your body. Still sinking the hips back to your heels, breathing it out here, noticing how your body feels. And simply coming back to center, arms reaching forward, taking your hands to the outer part of your mat on the right side, your left hand placed on top of your right hand. So you feel a nice opening through the left side of your body now. Feeling that opening from the bottom of your hip all the way to the top of your left shoulder. Breathing it in. And exhale, release the breath out. Slowly coming back to center, resting your forehead and making your way coming up into seated, walking your hands towards your body, taking your knees together. So now we're seated in what's called Virasana pose, hero pose. Just seated nice and tall on our shins here as you place your hands on your thighs. Inhale as you open up your arms nice and slow out to the side, reaching your arms up towards the sky, palms together, and exhale, taking your hands to your heart center. Stretch out your left wrist by grabbing your fingertips with your right hand, opening the left palm towards the front of the room, so towards the front of your mat. Feeling that nice opening underneath your arm and through the front of your hand. Breathing into the stretch. Exhale, going deeper as you push the fingers down. And slowly release, taking it to the other side, grabbing the right fingertips with the left hand now. Feeling a nice opening underneath your right arm and through those fingertips along your hand, underneath the palm. Pulling those fingers down with every breath here. Solely focusing on the breath as you relax the shoulders. And slowly release, taking your fingertips now in front of you to face towards your knees as you tuck all 10 toes underneath. Start to move side to side, swaying your hips here. So still going deep into our wrists, warming up our fingers, maybe rocking forward and back into this. So feeling a nice stretch throughout all four corners of our wrist here and underneath our palms. Relaxing your shoulders are nice and down away from the ears. Relaxing your neck and your head, maybe closing your eyes. Feeling this out. Noticing where your mind is, where your breath is. Making sure to stay tuned into your body, into this present moment. Slowly release your hands forward, shift your body weight forward, coming into all fours, tabletop position. So your shoulders are directly over your wrists and your hips are directly over your knees. cat and cow. As you inhale, drop your belly and look up. And exhale, starting to round out your spine, just like a cat, rounding chin to your. And again, inhale, dropping the belly, stretching out the abs, so letting the belly really sink low here. And exhale, round out your spine, look towards your belly button, squeezing the abs in. Inhale again as you drop the belly, look up in front of you. And exhale, releasing the spine into cat. One last one. Inhale, drop the belly, let it sink nice and low. And exhale, squeeze the abs in, chin to your chest. Inhale, coming back into neutral position. And reach your left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, thread the needle under your right arm as you stretch your right arm in front of you. So both arms are straight, sinking your chest nice and low to the mat. Your hips are stacked over your knees. And your gaze is looking right under your right armpit. Feeling a nice opening and deep stretch throughout your shoulders, especially your right shoulder. This is really great if you're on the computer during the day, maybe seated in a seated position, maybe on your phone. This helps to release any tension in our upper back and our shoulders. Placing your right hand close to your face now, push your weight up as you inhale, release the left arm up, and exhale back down. Inhale, release the right arm as you open it up, and exhale, thread the needle under the left as you stretch. Feeling and opening through your left shoulder. As you push your weight up back into tabletop position, and take your arms forward now into puppy pose, resting your forehead on your mat here, and cup your hands over your mat so you're just on the fingertips, as if you have 2 tennis balls under your hands. Feeling a nice deeper opening through your shoulders here. Inhaling. And exhale, dropping your elbows down now and bending them behind your neck. So you feel a deep release and stretch underneath your arms through your triceps. Still resting your forehead, allowing your chest to sink deeper and deeper towards your mat. Letting your body open, feeling those shoulder blades release. And slowly releasing the arms back in front of you, walking your way into tabletop position, and sit back this time with your knees together into child's pose and rocking it out side to side. So now with our knees together in child's pose, we're stretching through our back and our shoulders. When we take our knees wide in child's pose, we go deeper in the hips. So give your body whatever it needs today. Finding movement, breathing it out. And then coming back into a seated hero pose as you sit on your right side, extending your left foot out now. Take your right hand behind you, your left hand on your right knee, and look back behind you, twisting from your belly button, squeezing your abs in, starting to detoxify and clean out our digestive system. Breathing into this, and with every exhale, twisting deeper from your belly button here. Breathing it out. And flatten your right hand down as you reach your left arm and extend it over your head, maybe looking up towards that left arm, feeling a nice opening through the front left side of your body here. And then slowly releasing back down. As you inhale, take your body back to center, and exhale, fold towards that left foot here. So we're in a seated one-legged forward fold. Feeling a nice stretch and opening through the right side of your body. You can always place your right hand over your left so you feel a nicer opening if you'd like to go deeper. You can always use blocks behind the left foot to go deeper, or if it's too much, you can always place your hands underneath your knees or perhaps the ankle, and eventually grabbing towards the foot here. So breathing this out. Slowly coming out of the stretch as you take the right leg out, left sole of the foot towards the inner right thigh, taking your right hand on your left knee, left hand behind you as you twist from the belly button, looking back behind you. Feeling a nice opening through the side of your body. Your spine is nice and straight, so think about really growing and lengthening through the crown, the top of your head, getting taller and taller. One last deep breath in your twist here. And flatten the left hand as you pick your hips up and reach your right arm over your head, looking up towards that right arm. Feeling an opening through the front right side of your body now. And slowly dropping the hips back down. As you inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, lengthen towards that right foot. So we're folding forward, feeling an opening through the left side of our body. Maybe taking the left hand and grabbing on top of the right hand for a deeper stretch. Making sure that our right foot is flexed so that our toes are facing up towards the sky, so that our foot is active here. Opening and lengthening our side body, feeling good into this, relaxing. And slowly coming out of this, coming into a staff pose now, where your legs are together here, your feet are flexed, sitting up nice and tall with your back. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Seated forward fold. As you exhale, fold forward towards your feet. Maybe taking a bend in your knees as much as you like here. And making sure that our spine is nice and straight as we lengthen forward, so that we really feel a stretch throughout our back. Breathing into this. Feeling a release through your hamstrings, through your back, your spine. And slowly coming out of your seated forward fold as you swing your legs back into tabletop position, tucking your toes and pushing your weight back into our very first downward facing dog. Begin to walk out your downward dog by bending one knee at a time, straightening out the other. So each time you bend the knee, lift that same foot up towards your tippy toes and straighten out the other leg, pushing the heel as close to the mat as you can. Your feet are as wide as your hips. Your head is nice and heavy, maybe shaking it out, loosening any restrictions throughout your neck and your head. Noticing how this feels through the back of your legs here. And push all your weight back, holding your downward dog still now. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look to the front, and slowly walk your feet one at a time to the very front of the mat into standing forward fold. You can always use blocks in front of you in your standing forward fold. If you like, bending your knees as much as you like, maybe grabbing opposite elbows and taking a ragdoll as you sway your body side to side. So we're in a dangling position, just letting our body be really heavy and relaxed in this position. So this is really great to release any stiffness in our body, especially when we wake up in the morning when our body is most stiff. This is a great posture to do right away. We get the blood flowing to our brain here. And slowly release your hands to the mat as you roll your body one vertebrae at a time, letting your head come up last, shoulders down away from the ears, in mountain pose. So taking your feet are hip distance apart, as wide as your hips, arms along the side of your body, palms are open facing towards the front of your mat, closing your eyes, standing nice and tall. Inhale as you lift up the toes, just lifting up the toes only. Exhale, dropping the toes. So being aware of our toes as we inhale, lift our toes up, and exhale, drop them down. One last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, drop your toes. Inhale, reach up towards the sky, opening up here, and exhale, hands to your heart center. Again, as we inhale, nice and slow, feeling it out, stretching the arms, feeling the opening in your chest, palms together. Exhale, hands to your heart. And again, we inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky, palms together. This time, bend your knees and fold it down, standing forward fold. Inhale as you halfway lengthen. Exhale, step left foot back, dropping into low lunge, reaching the arms up towards the sky. And exhale, shift your body weight back into half split. By extending that right leg, your toes are faced up towards the sky. We move through this a couple times. Inhale, low lunge, reach up. And exhale, push the weight back, half split. You can always use blocks too. So inhale, reach up. And exhale, if you want to use blocks, you can always place them on each side of your foot or your leg if you can't touch the mat. Helping you relax in your half split now. Opening through the back of your right leg, your hamstring. Relaxing the shoulders and letting your forehead come as close to the knee as possible. Squaring out your hips. And slowly coming back into low lunge, reaching your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step back into plank position, dropping your knees, modified plank, chaturanga, chest comes down first. Inhale, baby cobra as you open up your chest. And exhale, sitting back, child's pose, releasing your hips back to your heels here. And going to the other side as we step our left leg forward, reaching the arms up towards the sky, low lunge, squeezing the belly into the ribs here. And exhale, hands down, push your weight back, half split, squaring your hips, flexing that front foot. Inhale, coming forward, reach the arms up. And exhale, hands down, push back, half split. One last one here. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, push back into your half split. Now maybe using those blocks towards each side of your left leg here. Inhaling, opening up your chest first, and exhale, folding and lengthening forward. Eventually getting your forehead towards your knee, making sure that right hip is stacked directly over your right knee. Remembering to stay focused and present with your mind and your body. And slowly coming out, maybe releasing the blocks, lifting your arms back up into low lunge. Exhale, hands down. Step back into plank, drop the knees, modified chaturanga. Inhale, open up into baby cobra, just lifting the chest. And exhale, sink the hips back, child's pose. Taking your knees together or knees wide apart. Feeling this delicious stretch throughout your body here. And then come into tabletop position, tucking your toes, shifting the weight back into downward facing dog. And inhale, lifting the heels, bending the knees, look to the front as you walk your way to the front of your mat, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up as you reach the arms up towards the sky. Nice and slow here. Feeling that nice stretch through your arms. Exhale, hands to heart. And again, we inhale, lots of deep breaths here. And exhale, fold it forward, down to your mat. Inhale as you halfway lengthen. And exhale, step the left leg back, low lunge, reaching the arms up towards the sky. Breathe it in. And exhale, hands down, pick up the back knee into pyramid pose. So your back heel is lifted off the mat here. Inhale, reaching the arms up, low lunge. And exhale, push the way back into pyramid. One last one here. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, push back into pyramid pose. All 10 toes facing in front of you. Feeling a nice deep release through your hamstring here. Folding forward, squaring out your hips. And stepping your left foot to meet your right foot, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale as you reach up with your arms up towards the sky, palms together. And exhale, breathe it out, hands to your heart. And again, we inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, fold it down forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, stepping right foot back. Low lunge, reaching the arms up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands down, lift the back knee up, pushing the weight back, pyramid pose. And again, we inhale, reach up. And exhale, pyramid pose. So syncing your movement with your breath here. Inhale up. And exhale, push back, pyramid as we hold. Bringing your right hip forward, your left hip back. Nice deep opening through the back of our left leg now. Wonderful, amazing pose to hold for a few minutes is really great. Here you can also use this as a yin pose, meaning we hold it for a long period of time. Simply breathing it out. And bending the knees and stepping your right foot to meet the left, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale as you reach the arms up, look up towards the hands, and exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale again, reach up towards the sky, and exhale, fold it down. Inhale as you halfway lengthen. Exhale, hands down, pivot your feet towards the edges of your mat, coming into Malasana, yoga squat. And if it's too much on the hips, you can always use a block right underneath the sacrum, maybe using 2 blocks, and still receiving the same benefits in this posture. Opening up your hips by using your elbows to open your knees. So taking whatever feels good, maybe playing around with the blocks, maybe removing them, maybe just using one. The goal is to get your tailbone to face towards the mat as you open your hips up. And making sure we're not hunched over so that we're really opening our chest, feeling that nice expansion through the front of our chest here. Nice opening, seated nice and tall, helping to improve our digestion, speed up our metabolism, help bring us some energy for the rest of your day ahead. And slowly releasing the hands down as you sit onto your tailbone, hands behind or along the side of your hips as you pick your hips up, open up your chest and your heart here. And exhale, bringing your hips down. Soles of the feet on your mat as you roll all the way down onto your mat here. Arms over your head, straighten out your legs, and take your legs towards the left side of your mat, crossing your right over your left, and grabbing your right wrist with your left hand, reaching towards the left side in our banana shape pose. So we feel a nice opening through the right side here. Breathing it out. And slowly coming back to center, taking the feet towards the right edge of your mat, crossing the left over the right now, and grabbing your left wrist with your right hand as you reach towards the right side. So you're opening through the left side. Feeling the sensation from your left fingertip all the way down to your left pinky toe here. Slowly releasing back to center, hugging your knees into your chest as you rock side to side, giving yourself a nice massage. Release your legs and your feet into Shavasana, gifting yourself this moment of relaxation, this time that you deserve for yourself, letting your body be nice and heavy. Feeling the weight of your body sink deeper into the earth. Feeling nice and supported. If you're ready to come out of Shavasana, start to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes, finding movement. You can always stay in your Shavasana as long as you can, of course, for deeper relaxation. Stretch your arms over your head, bending your knees and rolling onto your right side, fetal position. And letting yourself come up into easy cross-legged pose. Maybe placing one leg over the other. Sitting nice and tall here. You can always use a block under your sacrum to sit nice and tall. And closing off today's practice as we open up our arms towards the side. Feel that nice opening and reach the arms and feel the nice opening along your arms, palms together. Exhale, hands down to your heart. And again, take a deep breath in. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, taking your hands to your heart center. Thanking yourself for taking this time for today's practice. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you feel relaxed for the rest of your day. Come join me next time. Subscribe to Yena Yoga to stay up to date. I'll see you next time, my friends. Namaste.